people know us now. People know what to expect. Now we gotta take it to another level.
Look, city till I die, say hi to the bad fella. Hella smooth with the flow, so grab your umbrella. Yeah, we make it rain, bring the pain, things are changing. Power rank.
Hello,
Hello.
everybody.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome? What's everyone drinking tonight? I feel like I see at least one beverage.
I always have a beverage. I can't do this without a beverage.
Of
I now realize on camera this
Roll that way
looks
too.
way grosser than it is. It kind of looks like
Which
a white
camera?
muffin,
Lou. Mel, which camera? Okay.
right? It looks like a white
All right.
Russian, and I'm wearing a sweater, so like this is my.
That's what I originally thought it was. I thought it might be a White Russian. But,
No, this is better than a white Russian.
I would agree.
This is. We're gonna do an advertisement. Maybe we can get a sponsorship.
There we go.
Detroit City
They can
Distilleries.
pay us in kind.
New Rouge and Gold Bourbon. It's lovely. I got bottle number 203 out of the first batch.
Ooh.
And I went ahead and threw in some horchata and some maple syrup.
Hello.
I was a little willy-nilly with my ratios, so I can't tell you that part. I did what felt right. It was vibes. Shaken with ice. 10 out of 10.
Vibes on ice is the best.
Vibes on ice is the best.
I
That's
mean,
always
like,
what you're
okay.
looking for.
Unless you're a professional at work or like measuring something out for like a batch purpose, are people at home really like measuring out their ratios when they're making cocktails for themselves?
Ooh,
Oh,
Alan.
good. Fucking rule of
I'm a
thumb.
Virgo, so
So
do
am
that
I,
shit.
but I also have ADHD.
I'm just a drunk, so I'm just usually like, oh, I look a little bit more. Looks all right.
This is nice. The only thing, you know what I think I would add to it if I was being fancy is I think I would throw in like a cinnamon stick or something.
Ooh.
Like just for a little, like to go with the horchata. Like I don't think I would put in actual cinnamon because I think that might be too much, but just like a cinnamon stick to.
just want a little taste. That's a good fall cocktail.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah, I was
fall.
just gonna say it's kind of like a warm feeling to
I
it.
like it. And I like horchata better than like actual dairy things. So yeah, make this. It's delicious. Wear a sweater
when
while
we-
you drink it.
When we get to our 200th live episode extravaganza, we'll be serving these
Pictures of them.
pictures of it, courtesy of Red.
In front of Alan's fireplace.
It's always gonna go on. It's always gonna go on his tab. So here we are. I think this is everybody. It's a small crew tonight, but you know,
It's the best crew tonight. This is the
we have
A team tonight, guys.
exactly who we need for this episode. This episode is gonna have its ups. It's gonna have its downs. I'm not sure which is which, to be honest. The ups and the downs. It'll be up for you to decide. But we're gonna start with Black Arrow. Recently announced 2025 winner is. We're gonna have Adam add a drum roll in post production.
He's not gonna do that.
No, he won't do that.
He would never.
He would never. But the winner was Michael Bryant. I want to start. Who did you all vote for, first of all, and then we can get into whether we agree or we disagree. Obviously, this is a fan vote.
I thought I read something too that like staff and them get to vote on it as well.
Oh, it could be,
There's
yeah.
a slight change in the voting population in this.
Yeah.
In
So
the past, it was a fan vote. Now
Pure
it's a
fan
fan
vote, yeah.
plus vote.
does that mean the players' player of the year is no longer a thing?
I don't know. Although
Remember
I guess
last
we're
year-
technically not to the end of the season yet. So.
Yeah. I feel like last year they just
Feels
invented
like
that
it,
so
though.
that Ben Morris could have an award.
It's emotionally the end of the season.
That's also true. Okay, so Jam, who did you vote for? If you voted, who did you vote for?
I voted for Jesse Cedeno.
Ooh, good call.
I just felt
Yeah.
like he was the guy that you maybe didn't notice every time he was out there. I mean, to be fair, he had a lot of like really good goals and really crazy plays, but I feel like he
Yeah.
was that vibe of like there were those games where he just kind of did his thing, but he's one of those dudes you notice when he's not there,
Mm,
like very much so.
yeah.
And to me, that's kind of a big thing. It's like, okay, we know you're good, you score goals, like that's all cool, but like when he's not out there, there's a noticeable difference in the flow of play, I think.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. He kind of keeps the team ticking. And I think it felt like when he was like really on fire, like we are hard to beat if he's really
Yeah,
up
I
for
think
it.
he was probably like, especially compared to what we saw from him last year, like,
Yes.
holy shit, is like two different players.
It's like night
He
and day,
finally
honestly.
got the time. He finally got the
Yeah.
minutes that we wanted to see last year.
Yeah.
And it pains me that we didn't get more of that last year.
It was almost surprised me. I don't if we went back to the beginning of this, like maybe when we were recording episodes in like January or February, I was almost surprised that like they brought him back just because he really didn't play at all last year, hardly. I was like, well, maybe
Yes.
like why did we trade for this guy? Like we didn't even
And now
really
we
use him.
know.
Obviously, now we know. Yeah, obviously, he had a great year. So, yeah, that's a good shout. Alan,
Same. Cedeno.
nice.
I felt he was very consistent this year, and uh, and as was already said, uh, if he was not playing, he was missed, and also he improved. You know, he's noticeably more effective this season
Yeah.
than last season. He did get more playing time, so that helps. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I totally agree. All points.
Did you vote, Jaime? Who'd you vote for?
I voted for Juve,
Ooh, also a good option.
who I just thought like in a year. Obviously, like Smith had a lot of goals, like you can't get around that. But in a year where there was maybe not like as clear of a like I thought there was maybe two or three or four players that like I thought uh and he got here a little bit late, but I thought Kobe Hernandez Foster's been great. Um I thought Cedeno was great. But I thought Juve just what made him a little bit different was just that it just seemed like he was brought something a little bit extra that nobody else really has the 1v1 efficiency that he did. He just seemed to be like he's just a fun guy to watch, I guess maybe.
Yeah.
In a year where there's been plenty to kind of be not as enthused about, like you could always guarantee like if he was out there, like something might happen when he got the ball.
He was on
he
my
did-
short list for sure.
Yeah, and he scored like maybe two of the best goals of the season. Even I think he maybe scored four or five. I'd have to go back and look. Garrett would know already. But I thought of the goals he scored, like two of them were like are up for maybe goal of the year even. So I
I
really
would say
liked
during
him.
the course of the year, kind of my favorite changed, but looking at the season as a whole, he's clearly the most consistent because some of the ones
Yeah.
that I had penciled in earlier kind of fell off.
Yeah,
And I would put Kobe in that category. Initially, when he first started playing,
Yeah.
for us, he was super hot, and in the last month or so, not as much. So
yeah,
so you have to take the whole season over. It's not just like who's good at the end, or,
right.
at any particular point, but over the course of the season.
Yeah, and maybe that's the point against Juve too, because he really wasn't in the team the first month or two of the season. It didn't really seem like until there was a couple injuries that he wasn't really starting that consistently. And then obviously once he got in there, it seemed like there was no turning back, and we were like, why wasn't this guy starting from the beginning? But
Right. Oh yeah.
but yeah, he didn't have a lot to. I mean, he was barely on the field except for maybe the U.S. Open Cup, those first couple of weeks, or months. Okay, so I'm gonna run down the list of past winners. Okay, and what I'm interested in is if so, like last year and this year, if you follow like soccer in general, like the Ballon d'Or, like there was all this controversy. Like last year, oh, Rodri won it, but really Vinicius Jr. deserved it, and this year people were like, oh, they gave it to Dembele, but really Lamine Yamal should have won it. All right, so this is like your chance. Like, what is the biggest Black Arrow snub? Like, was there a year where you really felt strongly someone was gonna should have won it, but it went to someone else?
How dare you question the collective wisdom of
I know, right?
the
our
Detroit
fans.
City
Come
supports?
on.
How dare you?
So this is also a little bit of a trip down memory lane as well. So 2012, Keith Loff was the winner. 2013, Zach Myers. 2014, Cyrus Sadie. 2015, Dave Edwardson. 2016, Tommy Catalano. 2017, Tyron Mondi. 2018, Stephen Carroll. I mean, some of these names are like Detroit City royalty, right? 2019, Sean-Claude Lawson. 2020, Tendai Jirira. 2021, Connor Rutz. 2022, Nate Steinwasher. 2023, Devin Amumensa. 2024, the award was canceled. And 2025, Michael Bryant. So, any of those years, do you have like a player who you're like, man, and we could do this for the women's Black Arrow Award maybe next summer or something, but someone who you just thought got robbed, and you'll never forgive the rest of the voting population.
Honestly, like, and maybe it's a recency bias. I feel like this was the year Jesse Cedeno got robbed.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Michael Bryant has his place. He's
Agreed.
kind of that, like, utility player. He always has been. And while I can appreciate that, like, I don't know that makes you the MVP.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
There's always been a debate about what this award
What does
is.
that mean?
Yeah, true.
And some people said it's the most valuable player. Some people have said it's something else. And it's been intentionally vague, which I think is okay.
Yeah, like they've
MVP
always pushed it
means
as
a
a
certain
most
thing.
valuable player, but like I mean, I guess that means something different to everybody.
To be fair,
It's like, it's not just who scored the most goals.
No,
Sure.
I feel like it feels like sometimes it ends up just being a popularity contest.
yeah.
I mean, the first 3 years I have no opinions because I wasn't here, except that I feel like obviously Cyrus Sadie, if he never won one, I would have problems.
That would have been a shocking, like if yes, out of all those years,
Whether
if he
it was
never won
2014 or another year, had he not won one, I would not support this club anymore.
Yeah.
Because that's bullshit. But like, I'm looking at the list and I feel like 2024 Maxi, he
Who?
did a lot for us. Again, recency
Never heard of
bias and
him.
feelings.
Who shall not be named.
Yeah,
Never heard of him.
like whatever, but I'm like looking at these names on this list and I'm like, yeah, like those were the guys. Like I would have maybe liked to see a Bakey Goodman Black Arrow. Personal bias.
So okay, so let's get into it. So I think 2017 actually could have been Bakey. Mondi
Yeah, I
got
think
it, and
2017 like would have been the Bakey year. Like Mondi had his moment. He had his big goal. Mondi
for
with the right
sure.
foot, like it's fucking legendary. But like,
Yeah, absolutely.
and he was
He
good
can't.
otherwise. But I feel like that moment in time
Yeah,
is what got him the Black Arrow that year. Like
I think
Bakey
yeah,
should have gotten it that year.
yeah. I think his playoff stretch, Tyron Mundy was like off the charts, and I think that's
Yes.
what like was in people's minds as they voted at that time. But Bakey was really good that year. He was outstanding that year.
Hmm. And every other
Um,
year.
and every other year. So wait, he was here 2017. He was gone 2018. He was back in 2019, I think.
I think that's right. Because he went to Pittsburgh for a
Yeah,
minute.
right. Yeah. He got drafted by Pittsburgh,
Speaking of
ironically.
strange things with
And then he
soccer.
played. Did he play part of the COVID year?
I'm
I feel
trying
like
to
he
remember
came back
right
for like
now.
the end of that playoff. Um,
He was here. Yeah, the no, I don't think.
I vaguely remember, but very briefly, and didn't do anything.
Yeah, he
yeah,
was here. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to think. Like he was here because he came back from Pittsburgh. Which, yeah,
yes.
I guess he was here because he was here right after he came back. And then he was here in that 2020 year. Um, but yeah, I feel like he didn't do much.
I don't think he played as much as some of the people did, even in that
Yeah,
abbreviated
and I
COVID
mean,
year. I
that was a
think.
weird fucking year,
Yeah,
also.
totally.
But yeah, he was here, Pittsburgh, there. Now he's like retired, having a baby. Um,
Congratulations.
Last I watched him was, I don't think he was on the one they just did this year. But like 2 years ago, he was on that weird $1 million 7v7 tournament.
All
Oh
right,
no way,
yeah,
was he?
Yeah,
yeah.
he was. They did like a team with like dudes from Georgetown where he went to college.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember that. Yes, I
Also,
remember
like
that.
that tournament is fun as shit. I love watching
It's
that.
the best. I love it so
It's
much. I
it
thought
is a
about
lot of
going
fun.
last year, and I would love to go because it's just like, whatever they're doing it right. And I've been watching the games, and they're fun as shit. And
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like as long as you have
it's
the
just
entry fee, like literally anybody can fucking sign up for this thing.
Right.
yeah, and you're playing against
Which
like
is what,
former
30, 40 grand, I
Premier League
think?
stars. I mean, it's just crazy. So yeah, shout out to TST. Hey, if you want to sponsor our podcast, that would be cool too.
or maybe we'll field a team next year.
There you go.
You know what?
You
I
know.
am not fielding a team, but like just get me there. Just get me
Yes.
there.
We'll just go and drink.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Channel 451 Tunnel Talk podcast. TST team.
live from TST,
Deluxe. Red playing all positions.
including manager. He's all ready. Alan, do you have a Black Arrow snub?
I can't think of anyone that would like come to mind immediately. This is just a list of club legends.
Yeah,
I think actually the collective wisdom has done pretty good.
I think so. Yeah, I think so for sure. My biggest beef is 2016. I thought Zach Shewy should have won it.
Yeah, that's the only name that came to mind as like
He had a really
someone
and-
who was very prominent at that
Yes.
time in the club and
Yeah.
perhaps underrated.
I think very
Yeah,
underrated.
I feel like he's always been underrated.
Yeah.
I think up till he retired, like so 2017 was his last year, and I think up till through then he was like the all-time leader in like minutes played and but left backs don't get a lot of recognition usually, even though he was outstanding in 2016 in an otherwise grim.
I mean, some of
year
these
too.
years it was a tough vote. It was like there was many worthy, candidates.
Yeah,
So
agreed.
that was probably one of them where it's like,
Yeah.
oh man, why can't we give
Yeah,
this
and
to
I think
five
it's
people?
hard too on some of those like earlier years where it's like the vibes and the situation was so different because like
Yeah.
we also had very different like relationships with the club and the players and like you had your people and it wasn't
Yeah.
just like, oh, these are people I'm paying money to watch play soccer. Like these are dudes that hung out with us at the bar or we saw
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
out and about and
No,
like they
totally.
knew us. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
like, I could list off 10 guys that I would have voted for that had nothing to do with like
Yeah.
their
Well,
play
Yeah.
on
plus
the
Yeah.
field, that they were just like those guys, like fucking Omar.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Like, is there a year I can pick where I'm like, oh, he should have won that over another guy? But no,
Yeah.
because he was just like
Yeah.
one of those guys.
Plus
Like everybody
plus
loved that guy.
the semi-pro team, we didn't have a lot of games.
Also
Right.
true.
So the impact was more immediate
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it wasn't spread over 30 or 34 games. And
Yeah, it was
so
like you have 12
if somebody
games,
was
6
going to
of them
score
are at
goals, they had
home.
to score goals right then.
Right.
And so it's probably harder now,
Yeah,
to
I
stand
also
out.
think, yeah, and I mean that's
Right.
an interesting thing to compare too when you look at like other stats, top goal scorers, things like this. When you look at like, okay, there are people who have surpassed like our original top goal scorers, but also you have to remember those original top goal scorers were playing in a 12 game season,
Totally. Yeah.
not 3/4 of the fucking year.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Black Arrow.
Black
It's
Arrow. We love it.
Sometimes.
Most of the time. All right.
All right, what's next on the agenda?
We're gonna talk about the big loss on the weekend. Not because we want to, but because we have to.
Because
It's
that is
our
our
duty
job
to our
as
listeners.
professional-ish podcasters.
We have a code that we have to live up to. The
The
code of the
bar is
podcast.
low, but this is like
Very
bare
low.
minimum shit.
Exactly. What a turd of a game. Like, to come out in possibly the most important game of the year. Basically, the whole season is on the line. You've got a chance to really, make a move here, and to come out with that performance, and not just that they played poorly, and then to lose it in the last minute. I mean, you just can't make it up.
I hate
Yeah.
being in a place where the potential for us making the playoffs is like almost not even dependent on us anymore.
Right.
It's just dependent on everybody else fucking up. And like, that's not good.
And,
That's
and
definitely
us
how it
making,
feels.
making or not making the playoffs is going to be a razor thin margin. Having
Yeah.
those 3
Especially in the
points
fucking East
would have
this year.
probably put us over. And regardless of what happens in the last 2 games, now it's really up to chance, and it requires some teams to fall on their face, and we can't count on that. I mean, we're going to talk about our predictions coming up, but
Oh, we will.
yeah, it's I don't want to like psychoanalyze the performance, but to go in a game with that much at stake and just have a rather, I wouldn't call it listless, but to struggle. And as I was watching the game, like many of these games, I thought they were doing okay. So it wasn't like they were, tripping over each other, but it just felt like we had a chance to beat Loudon, and we didn't take it. So
It definitely
it
wasn't like a
just-
vintage Loudon performance. I mean, I didn't think that they were particularly great, but we also just were kind of. I mean, like they beat us in possession. You know, we didn't have even. I don't think a shot on goal the entire match. Like it's just like
No, we didn't. Not
No,
Yeah,
even
it's
one.
just like
no urgency. If you're into XG, like it was like 0.38 to like 1.4. You know, like
That
What do you-
seems
just
bad.
not what you expect when everything's kind of on the line.
Right, like this
Um,
shit is important. And I agree with you. I feel like for the team Loudon came out as early on in the season, like they definitely didn't live up to what I thought they were going to.
yeah.
I thought it was potentially going to be worse than it was, but also like what did we do?
had 7 shots on goal. We
To
had 0
nothing.
to 0.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I half paid attention to the game and just got drunk.
And
Uh,
again, Herrera was generally really good, and then he got caught out on that last goal,
yeah.
and the defense was not in the right place to help him out.
Well,
Boom,
and
we lose the
not,
game.
not to point fingers, but it did seem like the Black Arrow Award winner may have not been marking on the far post, but
Weird.
we
Strange.
caught a break. We caught a break because Indy lost later that night. If they'd won, I like. We would have been maybe with a foot out of the playoffs. As it is, we're holding on to a very thin 3-point lead. We're also aided by the fact that we have the tiebreaker. Because
We
the
do
head-to-head
have a
matchups,
tiebreaker, right? Okay.
Yeah, because the head-to-head
Versus
matchups
Indy?
favor us versus Indy. Yeah,
Really? Okay.
because they do it by the head-to-head meetings. So I think we beat them and we tied them, if I remember correctly. So there's at least that. So they have to end up
That's
with,
going to be significant. So
yeah, they have to end up with more points than us.
then
One win out of the last 2 would guarantee us, since we have the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
But we're on the
Wait,
road
what,
to
Charleston, Tampa?
and on the road to Tampa, exactly.
neither of those are going to be easy games.
Neither of them are going to be easy. Indy, conversely, they're away to home against Loudoun, and then they go on the road to Orange County for their last 2 games.
So those are going to be tough games for them.
Yeah, especially I think because Loudoun is obviously still pushing for a home playoff. Like they can
Still get one, right? Like they
can.
still have
Well,
that.
they're in 4th now. So if they win,
Okay.
if they beat Indy, then I think they've got
They have
a really good
secured
chance
it,
to
yeah.
host the 4th spot. Orange County. I mean, they're on the outside looking in right now. They're in 9th place in the West, but they're not out of it. They're 2 points behind Colorado with a game in hand. So they actually have a lot
Yeah,
to
and
play
like
for
Orange
also.
County can do anything. Like they're one of those teams that has always been so hit or miss.
Yeah, totally.
Like you never know what the fuck they're gonna do. And
So-
Tulsa has secured their shit. Like fuck Tulsa in their number
Yeah.
1 spot in the West.
Hate those guys.
Fuck you to my best friend Josh if you're listening.
Hey, Josh,
Long-
fuck you.
It's
Tulsa
a long
supporter.
distance dedication.
Long distance, fuck you.
So yeah, I mean, like, I think a few weeks ago we kind of like we were looking at the remaining games and we were like, man, this is not looking great. Now we're down to 2.
Still not looking great.
What? Yeah, not much has changed, to be fair.
Well,
Um,
and what's the huge prize for making the playoffs in the 8th spot?
Right.
Wait, we get to get slaughtered by the first place team. All right, let's fucking go.
And I have seen that movie already, and I know how it ends.
Everyone's dream matchup against Louisville.
So it's just like I can't really get enthused about this.
No, just let my
because like all the scenarios are bad. Either we don't make the playoffs, which was really bad, or we get 8th place and we play Louisville and lose 5-0.
There's some really
because they're really
just
good.
Doesn't do much
they're
for
way
me.
better than their supporters' tifo skills would lead you to believe.
Oh yeah, we would beat them in the tifo XG by a mile.
I mean, there are still some like very unlikely scenarios where we could finish as high as 5th. But that would require us to win 2 games and everyone else to lose, and like that's not super likely.
Yeah,
I don't think.
I'm gonna like drop 150 pounds and be a supermodel. Also, like, come on.
That would require us to score some goals, which that's pretty outrageous.
Been hard to come by. All right, so we're gonna make Adam happy. We're gonna do our predictions here.
Well, okay.
These are very important. These go on a very well thought out, very well put together graphic. It's got all of our predictions, got all of the predictions from the Make City Make Spence podcast, and we basically see who knows ball and who doesn't know ball. So we are here. What is your prediction for the Charleston game, Jam?
I'm gonna say 3-1 and a Ben Pierman red card.
3-1 for who?
That's almost as
we're
good
gonna
as a
score
win.
1. Jesse Cedeno is gonna score 1.
And that's right. The snubbed.
The true black arrow in my heart is gonna score 1.
Yep.
Charleston's gonna score 3.
Okay.
Ben Pierman red card in the 78th minute.
That's just about the time where he's getting really salty.
Yeah, he might throw a shoe this time.
So he gets cranky when it gets late.
Yeah, he definitely needs a snack. He's
Little blanky.
It's like my kids. Okay, so that's an L. Jam's predicting a loss for Detroit City. Alan?
Charleston 2, Detroit City 0. There may or may not be a shot on goal. Experts disagree. Yeah, I mean, we'll be lucky to even get a look at the goal. So,
yeah.
But then again, so I'm always second guessing. The second guess here is that Charleston has got this thing locked up, and they may not give a shit about this game. And they may
really,
just, play their bench or who knows, and that's kind of changes it then.
That's a fair point. There's no way that they can catch Louisville, and there's no way that Hartford can catch them. So there's really nothing. I mean, they're locked into the 2 slot.
A garbage game for them. Yeah,
they're playing out the schedule. So maybe that is a ray of hope to cling to.
So you get a draw when a loss was expected. That might be enough, to be honest.
Well, having said that, Alan, I've completely changed my prediction. With this in mind, I'm going to go with Charleston 0. No, Charleston 3. Detroit City 4. It's going to be
wrong.
It's going to be like 4 own goals.
Oh my God! Yeah,
but,
because there's no way we're gonna have a shot on goal. So
we're going to Charleston and bringing home the dub.
Oh wow!
You heard it here first.
I don't think Adam's gonna put that on the graphic because it doesn't sound. It's gonna sound too weird. He's gonna put an asterisk by it saying, "Jaime may have been wine drunk when he said
drunk." That. Yeah, exactly. How dare he?
No, this feels like
Um,
regular drunk, not wine drunk.
do you know what? I've only been drinking tea tonight. I've got just a
I
little bit of a
know, I
sore
know. I
throat.
didn't know if that was specialty. Special.
It's tea with whiskey.
Oh
Um,
God.
The best tea.
Yeah.
oh, okay. So if let's just for argument's sake, let's say somehow we miraculously pull this off. We make the playoffs. Who do you think's got to come up big in these last two games in order for us to get these results that we need?
Um, fucking everybody.
Like, pick one.
Pick one.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Can we have one player at least?
Yeah.
Uh, no. I think we would need like an absolutely flawless goalkeeping performance by
Yeah.
whoever, Saldana or Herrera.
Put it into Tenda. Fuck it.
You know,
Could you imagine he comes in
we've
like for his
only
first
asked for him like 100 times.
he
And-
comes in for his first performances of the year and like gets 2 clean sheets
Oh,
or
yeah.
something outrageous.
Oh my God, people
I
would,
would fucking
absolutely
die.
go out of their minds.
Oh man.
I think we need to have. I
Like,
don't
I
know
don't
if you can
think
like
it's a
point to
one-guy
one person,
thing.
like say, yeah, it would be great if so and so would score a goal. Yeah, of course. That's true anytime.
Like
how many
somebody
weeks
do
is it?
something.
How many weeks has it been since Darren Smith scored? I feel like we need him to kind of.
Like a month or
through for
something.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
been a while.
but like he's got a new baby. He's not sleeping. He's not my.
There's no
not
way
my
he's
hope.
gonna like.
I get it. Like he's in a rough spot, but like at the same time,
Do it for your
I don't know
baby,
that anyone else
Aaron
is-
Smith.
yeah, come on. I'm sure he's got like a little heart celebration all planned up.
The name on the shin pad.
Yeah, he'll pull up his shirt. He's got like the baby's name on the t-shirt underneath.
You can do all of that if you just score a goal,
Come on, Darren.
wide open. I'm
Score
just saying.
two.
Then you can do it twice. Yeah. Let's see.
Ironically, his last goal was against Orange County
Oh,
on September 6th. So
September 6th.
yes.
Ooh. He hasn't scored a goal since I've been in my 40s.
I
So
guess-
let that be motivation to you, Darren.
Yes, there's a 40-year-old white woman out here who needs you to score a goal.
And what could be more compelling? So, why haven't we seen Matt Sheldon
Ooh, that's a good
in
question.
these last few games? Because it seems like he would have been a big help. Our elderly player, but
YouTube
Wow, you're calling
sensation.
Matt Sheldon elderly, Alan? That's fucking rich.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
But I mean, it seems like he would have been a big boost in especially at the
Yeah.
end of that Loudon match. Can you imagine if we brought him in like the 75th minute,
Different
him
age.
running back and forth for like 20
Yeah.
minutes? I mean, it just would have been massive, and that's not what we got.
we're not really getting any like real production out of the wingbacks in general. And I think that's kind of a key spot for this formation anyways. And I like Haruki a lot, but I just think like last year and all through college he was really more of a center mid. I think we've just kind of put him out there because he's like pretty athletic and he works hard. I
Runs,
don't
he
think
runs
that's
fast. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think that's really his spot. For whatever reason, Villanueva can't really doesn't really
He
have
has
like a lot
been
of
he's not been terrible, but I've been slightly disappointed by him this season.
He's had good games, and then he's had
He's been
yeah,
up and
he's
down.
not consistent.
Yeah.
But even in his good
When
games, he
he's
just doesn't
on,
have like
he's
a lot of
on.
end product. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, like when he's doing well and he's doing his thing, but like he's not consistent enough. I
I just
feel.
remember back to that first USL Championship season when we had Declan Wynn on the one side and like peak Reese Williams
Grass
on the other
Boy.
side. Grass Boy. Man, like those two guys had a lot of goals and assists that year. And I just like for whatever reason we haven't quite got that same kind of output from those wide players, but yeah, Sheldon, I mean I'd try him. Like what could it hurt?
Absolutely.
Right, and I mean,
And he
let's
was-
be real. Like, he's old. He's gonna be retiring soon.
That's
Like one of his last performances,
word on the street.
I feel like one of the last starts he got, he was actually in the team of the week, right? Like he had
I think so. Yeah.
sometime in September that was or whatever. So I'm
I love
all for that.
Madison.
unless he's like carrying a knock or something that we don't know about since the club doesn't
Yeah.
tell us anything.
Matt Sheldon.
You know,
you should
in
come
that
on
case, that would
our
explain
podcast.
why we haven't seen him. So, so if he's available, we'd like to see him.
Yeah.
We would like to see him on this podcast. We could get so many listeners if we had Matt
Oh,
Sheldon.
man.
Once he
Podcast.
retires and we don't have to go through all the official
The hoops.
channels, we're gonna get him on here and
We can just
we're gonna
message
give
him
him
and be like, "Hey, friend."
we're gonna give him a platform, to kind of boost his profile.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a tell-all
We love you, Matt
podcast.
Sheldon.
We love you, Matt. Okay, so we've got a couple of miscellaneous things here. First is some fan mail. We got a couple more emails into the inbox.
Oh no!
So,
I didn't even know we had an inbox.
Didn't know we had fans.
That's a great. Either. Yeah, Garrett would
or
always
mail.
read out 451 detroit@gmail.com or something like that.
Oh,
I don't know it. Try and email us at that one. But here,
And
the
this
first
is why I
one.
send emails
Ask
from my
Garrett.
personal email.
This says.
you want
"Dear
to send us
Adam."
email? Ask Garrett. He'll give it to you.
Yeah, there you go. This one says, "Dear Adam, it looks like you need a hug," and that's from Dave in Wyandotte. So could be. I mean,
Why not? Everyone needs a hug.
And I don't know. I love Adam, but I don't know if he's the friend I force a hug on.
no, he does. He does kind of give off an anti-hug vibe, but we still
Like
love
an
him all the same.
accidental nut punch, sure. He knows. But like a hug is like maybe a step too far.
The next time I see him at the match, I'm just gonna come up and wail on him, and I'll tell him it's because Jam said you liked that. Okay, and then this one, this is kind of, I don't know. I wasn't gonna read this one, but I also felt like I couldn't like censor this just because I was the one that was like getting them off the email. This says, "Dear crew, happy Hispanic Heritage Month. I thought Jaime did a great job." So it starts great. It starts off very positive. Thought Jaime did a great job with the all-time Hispanic 11, minus one glaring omission. Jaime, you need to grow up. Leaving out one of the greatest players in DCSC history just because he left is petty and childish. Please do better. And then it's just signed out, "Once City, always City." So
Called out.
I reflected on this a lot, and
Sure you did.
I was obviously bitter. Maybe that clouded my judgment a little bit. So I'll rectify. I'm going to go back right now and rectify this. It pains me because I really did like Darwin Espinal when he was here, but I think we do have to put this legend back into the midfield for the all-time Hispanic 11. Adán Garcia, I'm sorry I left you out. He had a mediocre 2018, and he didn't come back, and I've been holding a grudge ever since. But really, I think upon further reflection, he deserves a spot in there. So,
Thank you for correcting your misstep.
I mean, it's
a beautiful thing to see a reconciliation like that. I mean, I didn't expect it. I came into this podcast, thinking this is just gonna be an average day, and something beautiful happens. I mean,
it's
we're blessed.
if it's not about personal growth, and
We're all about personal growth.
Yeah, I
I just
think
love
podcast.
when men admit they're wrong.
It's a rare thing. It's a rare thing.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah,
I
this
would
is the last
never.
one, by the way.
Just this time.
Yeah. So there you go. We can all change. Hope
I'm really
for
proud
Those
of
humanity.
letters coming.
Yeah, keep it coming.
So we're not
Um,
going to answer any until like March.
Yeah, you might. There's still be a pile. There'll be a pile waiting.
I have sent you 10 letters and you have not responded.
You're more.
Here,
Honestly, if
Jaime, I wrote you and you still ain't calling.
you're more likely to get a response if you send it by like
Your
carrier
biggest fan,
pigeon.
Stan.
Jam, you brought this up. When did this Bob Lilly news drop? How long? That was it last week?
Last week.
Last
Oh
week. This
my.
is. I mean,
The
look.
Bob Lilly conspiracy. Let's go.
Yep. So if you didn't hear, he's last week. You got the. They worded it really weird, but Pittsburgh Riverhounds put out this statement like, Bob Lilly's been being put on administrative leave, and we will be
Effective
making no
immediately.
further statement or something like that, like a very aggressively worded.
Like, okay. Oh, well, that explains it. So he's on leave. That's okay. We won't ask
Yeah.
any
There's
questions
been
about that.
many rumors flying.
All right, let's go because I'm not on the inside of the USL rumor mill. So
Literally the first time I've checked the USL Discord in months was to get the tea on Bob Lilly.
all right, dish.
So the first rumor, which allegedly has been proven untrue, is that he got arrested.
Okay.
It sounds like it has been confirmed that he has not been arrested. But there's
Okay.
always still a chance.
I'm disappointed, but okay.
So that was kind of where it started. He was at practice the day that he was put on administrative leave, effective immediately. So people were like, "Oh, he must have got arrested," which, like, I don't know. If the first thing that comes to people's mind when you're put on administrative leave is that you've been arrested, that doesn't say a lot about you as a person.
Correct.
And then, like, it sounds like maybe, probably, that is not the case. The other rumors flying are that he is very hard on his players, and somebody may have filed a complaint with the players' union.
Ooh.
I don't know what that whole process entails. I also know that knowing and having relationships with some fans in Pittsburgh from my earlier days, he has had some issues this season specifically with the fans and their opinions and what they like and what they want. Apparently there has possibly been, allegedly, an altercation or two with
With the
supporters.
fans. Oh,
Like,
wow.
not like physical altercations. Like, he's not out here fighting people physically.
Okay.
But like
They got in their
verbal
they got up in their grill.
altercations.
Okay.
So
What did you say before that though? It was like something like he was hard on his players or
apparently
something?
he is notoriously like a very hard coach on his players.
Well, I think the entire league has seen that on display
Yeah.
Yeah.
with him giving extended 30-minute lectures to his players after the games, in a less than amiable manner.
I think
win or
dressing
lose.
down is the word I have heard used.
Yeah. Well, when you
that
first
is-
said that,
that is not typical behavior.
No.
So you don't see
Like,
that.
You don't often see a dude just like ripping on their fucking players after a match.
Yeah.
At least not out on the field publicly like that.
No.
Like
in the locker room,
maybe.
yeah, it's like who knows
On
what
the
goes
following
on
Monday when practice starts,
Right.
maybe, but like,
well, the first thing that came to mind was I don't know. Did you guys see that incident a couple weeks ago with the Arizona Cardinals head coach?
I did.
So this is just
As
if
an
you haven't seen it.
Former Arizona Cardinals fan.
So this guy on the Cardinals, he's made a great. I think it's one of their running backs. He's gone like 82 yards or something. He's about to score, and he starts to celebrate early, and he like sticks out the football and drops it before he's crossed the line. So it goes out of bounds. It's a fumble, touchback for the other team. And I think they like Arizona ended up losing by like a touchdown or something like that. Anyways, this guy, the coach, I don't even know what his name is. Absolutely livid. He's like in this guy's face on the sideline, and like I think he like kind of like took a swing at him or like pushed him or something. There was like actual physical a physical altercation. But that I was like, I wonder if that's what happened with the.
Yeah,
That's
like,
wild
I don't
speculation, obviously, but
think he like punched anybody.
yeah,
But he is notoriously a hard on his players coach. And I don't know. I mean, everybody has their threshold for what they're willing to put up with.
yeah,
And like as somebody who has literally worked in as HR, like different people have different thresholds for the bullshit they're willing to put up with. And it's that. Maybe it's a pending investigation thing. Like,
yeah,
I don't know the process for if you file a complaint with the players union, like
yeah,
what does that entail? I would assume it's a basic HR type investigation. I've not worked anywhere where I've been part of a union, so I can't say if that like is different than like a normal HR investigation. But it sounds like that is kind of the leading theory here, is that
It's
he's
unusual.
just
You don't
kind of a
really
dick.
see that. So you would think that, obviously coaches and players, there's friction all the time.
sure,
But it seems like if this is what that is, this is at a like kind of a higher level. That
To like
kind of
actually put somebody on
crossed a
leave.
boundary, yeah. So
Like,
I mean
we
that
haven't
was one
seen
of my
that.
first thoughts because we've seen the spectacle of the lectures. So that's the first thing that came to mind. And then the rumor of him getting arrested, well, that's like a whole different story then. So if that's not true, then I'm kind of back to the misconduct theory.
Yeah, and like who knows what that could be? I mean, that could be anything.
And then we haven't
I
heard
mean,
anything since then.
if it's
Yeah,
not
radio
anything
silence.
really bad, like how do we pick him up? But also if it's something really bad, I don't want him.
Well, not everyone can have as good a relationship with their head coach as we do. So, maybe
It's true.
people can learn.
Let's see. What else? Oh, the last of our kind of kitchen sink topics. Alan, you posted a very interesting article about the new transit line. Do you wanna give us a Cliff's Notes summary of that?
So, this is not directly related to the stadium, but just geographically located. It's literally right next to the stadium, kind of on a parallel developmental track. There's been discussions over the last actually few years about leveraging the old new Michigan Central train station, which has been completely remodeled by the Ford family,
Which is fucking amazing.
which they said they spent $1 billion to take this old train station, which has been an iconic eyesore and a symbol of the decline of Detroit, and redo the whole thing, and now it's spectacular. To put an actual transit center where the old depot used to be, so essentially make it into a train station again. That would bring together the city bus system, the inner city bus system, like the Greyhound. There's an old Greyhound station that the city, that MDOT owns, the Michigan Department of Transportation, that they've kind of wanted to get rid of for a long time. And so this is going to become an intermodal transit center. And on top of that, there's been a lot of talk over the years about reestablishing the Detroit to Windsor train service, so that people can take Amtrak across the river through the train tunnel, which is normally used for freight, but that there is
Wait, there's another tunnel?
there's a tunnel that most people have
I
not
only
seen
know the driving tunnel.
unless
Like,
you're an
there's a
urban
second
adventurer and
tunnel.
you've gone down there illegally. I have never done that. I would never do that. But Amtrak, a few years ago, got the rights to run passenger service through there. So all these things have been kind of in the ether and coming together slowly. Well, with everything that's happened at Michigan Central and all the other stuff happening in Corktown, which includes the 15,000 seat new Detroit City Stadium, now a memorandum of agreement has been established between a bunch of different people to start the process of establishing a transit center there, to be completed in like 2028 or something like that. But
Same time as our stadium.
it's literally across the street from our stadium. So enormously big news, because it impacts our stadium as well, because you theoretically could take a city bus and go to a game directly, which is, that's big news, and that will help attendance actually. And
alcohol sales.
Oh well, yeah. Oh yes, yeah. I literally looked up, and I can take a bus from my house. Well, I have to walk a little bit, but I can take a bus to Michigan Central without changing a bus. I had no idea. Now it takes an hour and 10 minutes. That's not ideal, but I could theoretically do it. And so it kind of opens up a lot of stuff.
You can have more than 5 beers pregame.
Oh, yeah.
Just imagine you're drinking all the way on that hour and 10-minute ride.
Oh, yeah.
You get to the stadium, you're already in a really good
I
state
like
of mind.
that idea. Oh, my goodness. Of course, I'll have to, be able to get back on the bus. But
we'll
get
make
you back on the bus. We got you,
get you
Alan.
That's good to know. Again, this is leveraging the site. It's not part of our development, but it's something that's happening that will affect our development there. And then there's all kinds of new stuff happening in there. There's a major housing development that's going in. We're in the right place at the right time if we can just get the stadium built. Yes.
Well, that was the question, which is going to be for them first?
So that's the thought. The thought question is which of these projects will get done first? Our stadium project, which has an ambitious timeline, which no one thinks we're going to make, or the transit center, which has a little bit more realistic timeline, but so.
The transit center first. I feel it.
Yeah, first, absolutely. Yeah, if we're not even breaking ground until next spring.
Is that the new timeline?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I have no idea. We'll have to have Sean Mann come on the podcast and explain himself.
Why don't
we have a stadium yet?
Next week, I didn't want to let the cat out of the bag.
You announced it in May. Now there's no stadium, so why?
Alan's just ruined the surprise guest for next week.
Oh, okay.
None other than Sean Mann.
You never talked to him, so
Well, this has been lovely. Anything else? Any shout outs? Alan, I know you're good for a shout out.
Yeah, I have one shout out to Dennis, because I'm contractually obligated to shout out Dennis.
Yeah.
Wherever he may be, wandering around Chicago, getting in fights with ICE.
War-torn Chicago.
Building barricades.
Yeah.
Raising the red flag, because it is, the revolution has started. And it's in Chicago. I was in Chicago last week, or this week? Last week. It was lovely. No ice. I didn't run into ice because me and ice don't get along. So.
I flipped off ice today,
Oh, cool.
Nice.
driving
Well-
home from Cleveland. I was like, oh, there's a guy in an ice truck. I should flip him off. It's like how I feel about fucking Elon Musk's Cybertrucks. If I see you, I'm gonna flip you off.
It's like the same species.
Yes, they kind of
Fortunately,
are.
they're all over the place now.
And I found out recently, like in the last week or so, that one of the owners of my favorite restaurant in my neighborhood drives a Cybertruck. And like, I don't know how to feel about that.
Well, some people
She's
make
like an
bad
old
choices
Asian
in life.
lady, but
It's weird. Like, why would you want that?
right.
You
Like,
can't put anything in it. It's not.
You can't
it's a
put
truck,
anything in
quote
it.
unquote.
it's gonna
not a
fall
truck.
apart, and I'm gonna flip you off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't get a Cybertruck.
Don't do it.
You've been
It's
warned.
not worth it.
You've been warned.
You think it looks cool, but no one else does.
I don't think
So
there's nothing else to say after that.
Well,
You've been
actually,
Uh-oh,
Well,
uh-oh.
ooh,
Dan's got some
wait.
breaking news.
I don't have a shout out, but I have a call to
Oh, yeah.
action.
Okay, bring it.
So it's October. It's spooky season. Halloween is coming. If you live on my street, it's been Halloween since the last week of August, which I love. But I would like to just put it out there into the world that something that various city supporters and NGS participate in yearly is the Hamtramck Trunk or Treat. We have been doing this for years. Shout out to Denise for taking the lead on this. But we are looking for volunteers. And the Hamtramck Trunk or Treat is on Wednesday, October 29th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Basically, it's all on you. You show up, decorate your car, bring your own candy. NGS folks will be there. Generally, we also have the club show up with some players and some folks from the front office to also participate. If you are interested in participating, you can sign up via email, and the email address that you will send your approval to is ccdeskstaff@hamtramckschools.org. The sign-up deadline for this is Friday, October 24th. So next Friday. They do it at Zussman Park on Eveline, which is right in front of the city buildings. It's super fun. A shitload of kids come out. I've done it for a couple of years and had a great time. It's just fun to get out there in the community. While we're still in Hamtramck, I think it is important for us to have a presence in the community as city supporters, and obviously me, NGS specifically. We're in this community on a regular basis, and obviously there's always clashes and always issues, but this is just a good, fun community event for people to participate in. Super easy. Show up, park your car, set up a table, give children candy. If you want more info or you've got questions, we're talking about this shit in the Discord. If you're not part of it, fucking figure it out. But yeah, we
Not
are
that
looking
hard.
for folks for Trick or Treat because it's just a fun community event. Little kids in Halloween costumes is fun, and yeah, sign the fuck up.
It's a good show.
Yeah, good shout. With that, we'll sign off for another week. as we edge closer to episode 200, almost at 2000. Can you imagine? Holy mother.
Oh my God, I would be like 80.
Episode 200. Yeah. Shout out to Jam and Alan. Shout out to all of our absentee members.
Shout out to you.
The
Shout out to
listener.
me. And shout out to
Jaime for being the genteel host of these proceedings.
I like that word, genteel. It's usually how I'm referred to by my friends and family.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Hopefully City don't lose, but they might.
Okay.
Detroit City FC. The rules, baby. Welcome to the key. City till I die, say hi to the bad guy. Pretty gritty in the key, you see our flag fly, chin check, cash tech, we came to sweep the leg. With all disrespect, LaRouche will bruise your head. 2012, the scene pop, we came to clean clocks. Your team is dream drop, we gave some mean knocks. Stomping on the comp, yeah, we chomping on the bit. Many came and went, but they ain't stopping none of it. Community built, community owned. Roasting foes coast to coast, leave your hope postponed. Spirit of Detroit, lemons the lemonade. Yemen and Bangladesh make a stronger